every day is pet day, and we're always looking for cool new things for our pets. It's one of our favorite things we get to talk about. Unfortunately, every time we do pet stuff, I'm like, well, I don't have a dog right now. But Marcy does, and
We're
she
going
gets
to
to
get you
break
one.
all of these things down for us. I know we have the founders in the chat today from Animote. This is the elevated pet food and water bowl. Marcy has one right there. Tell us about this. Like, what's up with this? Why is this exciting? It's elevated, which I think is super cool. Why is it important to be elevated? Like, talk us through this one, Marcy, and why this is another product doing really, really well this week on Grommet.
Is it? Yeah. So this is another one of those guys that I am being honest, when there's so many pet products out there. And I mean, both Greg and I have gone to the different pet trade shows. So we know we've seen so many of them, and so many try to get onto the Grommet, which, I know we try to take as many as we can, but we want to make sure they're innovative and solving a problem and going to be something that you guys are going to appreciate and use. And so when I saw this, I was thinking along the lines of sort of those, remember the hamster, what do you call those? Like hamster hotels where they run up in the little tubes and the different levels. So I was thinking this was just kind of fun and gimmicky that, oh, your dog or cat can eat or drink out of different levels. Isn't that kind of fun? Then I thought, well, maybe it's about the neck so the dog doesn't have to dip down so much. And I was just trying to figure out, I knew there had to be something here. I loved what it looked like. I love the design of it. I love the quality of it. Right when I took it out and I felt it, it's so nicely made. But I'll be honest that I didn't totally understand the value of it until I started researching and reading, and now I get it. And now I can't wait for my dog Coco to use this. And I'm so grateful to have it have shown up when it did, because coming into summer, this solves the problem for us for sure. We do get a lot of ants down on Balboa Island, and this is called the Animote. And the reason it's called a moat is because these two levels are designed for very specific reasons. This is where you would put your water, and this is where you're going to put the pet food. And so this is a moat that very strategically keeps any insects, ants is where my mind went right away, from getting to the food, because of course the ants love food. And not just ants. I mean, there's a lot of different, just over the years, that's been an issue where if the dog doesn't finish, I've got to take it up really quick because insects will come, ants will come. And so I've always done that. But the other thing that happens is that when my dog is eating, if somehow the food ends up so we've got the two bowls next to each other, the food ends up going into the water, and the water makes it expand and it gets all gross very quickly. So this keeps those separate on the different levels. And when you assemble this actually turns. So depending on what your pet prefers, what I like is that it's designed to turn out so that the dog or cat is going to eat this way and food is never going to get into the water. So it keeps it sanitary from that, but it also creates that moat that literally physically will not allow ants to get up into the food if there is food left in here. And it is extremely high quality. This is that silicone, very easy to clean, which I love, but this is that silicone. And then this is, I'm not sure if it's exactly plastic, but they originally designed it for that exact reason, that they wanted to eliminate health risks from animals and different things getting into their pet food and water, but also to eliminate any insects specifically from getting in there. And also just to create a nicer, cleaner feeding area for your pet. I, for one, mine does get grimy over time. And I can tell that this is going to be so much easier to clean. We have stainless steel bowls, and they get so grimy so quick, very difficult to clean for some reason. But this, I can tell, is going to be really, really easy. So I'm excited about that. And I love the look of it. It's very space saving because you can turn it however you want. So if you have sort of an area where your pet eats and it's tucked into a corner or something, you can kind of adjust it to save space. So it is really, really nice. And my dog is a lot older. She is 14 now. And so I know that having that elevation is actually going to really help her. And I know I read that it actually can help with vomiting, and there was something else. Oh, darn it. Oh, here, supports joint health and prevents air swallowing and vomiting. I actually can really understand that now that she's so much older. I do think about that. So I appreciate that that is something else that you guys thought of along the way. So really well done. Another great pet product on Grommet. And I know, let's see. Oh, so with that QR code again, bringing it way down, it is an expensive, well, actually, pet bowls are expensive now. They really are. But this is on the pricier side. But when you get it home and you feel it, you'll know what I'm talking about the quality and the durability and the problems that it solves. And very worth it because it is something that they use every single day. And if it can be cleaner and more sanitary and healthier, why not? We spare no expense when it comes to our little furry friends.
Never do. Couple quick things along with that. Like you said, a little on the expensive side, but there's several patented unique features. There's many clinical benefits, and you save up money. You said it earlier. You're not throwing out insect infested food. You're not buying insect sprays, exterminators, things like that, like lots of things there. The other cool thing is it comes in 3 different colors, and we have all 3 of them here on Grommet. We have the gray, we have a white, and we also have a green. So 3 different colors. Space saver. I think Carla just said, like, small kitchen, fits snug in the corner, and by being able to turn it, like, works really well. And it's also for cats as well. So cats and dogs, works great for both. And yeah, these guys are doing amazing. They're from right down the road from me, Plantation, Florida. I grew up in Plantation, Florida, just north of Plantation. So how cool is that? They've already got 123 upvotes. Again, just for a pet product, like, that's really, really good on Grommet, and love these guys. They've been such good partners. And Patrick said, my cat would love this. Yes, I bet that your cat would. Make sure you guys go and check this out. Hit that QR code and give them an upvote. Order this product. Great job.